This is a Bronco Stroppe, and today we fix the biggest issue that comes on these vehicles from the factory, and that is the suspension. But before we dive into the details of the suspension, let me give you a very quick overview of the Bronco Stroppe. So this is a 2025 model year, and as you can see, this thing is designed to look like the original Bronco Stroppe back in the 60s, where this thing was known for winning off-road races. You've got a white grille matching in with the Oxford white on the vehicle itself, and Ford Motor Company has even painted the bottom color of this vehicle to give it that red, white, and blue theme, even though this is technically considered an orange/red, a reddish orange, whatever you want to call it. But I think it's so cool because this vehicle is the only way you can get a 2025 Bronco two-door with the 2.7 big engine. So it's a very unique vehicle for 2025, and there's, quite frankly, not a whole lot of these things out there on the road. But we made a video on this truck going over the full-blown details in factory form, and after we posted that video, a very good friend of mine from down in Florida hit me up and he said, dude, I've got to have that vehicle. And well, here it is. He actually bought that truck and then took it and was basically driving it for a month or two and said, you know what, I want to go crazy with TC Customs. And this is what we're dealing with today. And I am so excited. By the way, if you want a full detail of the ins and outs of the factory Bronco Stroppe, I'll have that actually linked up for you right here or down in the description if you want to watch that. But today we're focusing on what has TC Customs done to this vehicle. And as I've already mentioned to you, the suspension is going to be the biggest one. Let's take a look. This is the Icon Stage 8 suspension kit, and this thing is absolutely bananas. Now you might be thinking, Mitchell, why in the world would y'all get rid of the Fox coilover system that comes automatically on the Bronco Stroppe? Well, once again, my buddy reached out to me and said, man, I'm not gonna be doing all that much crazy off-roading in the vehicle, but I wanna make sure I've got that capability. But what I'm primarily focused on, making sure that I get the plushest ride I can possibly get out of a Bronco. But sometimes I might want to do something a little bit crazier. And if you're wanting something like that, the Stage 8 kit is exactly what you want, because not only do you get the coilover system with the remote reservoir shocks, but you also have the upper control arms and everything needed to give you the extra lift. And obviously it's completely adjustable as far as how much lift you're going to get out of the vehicle. But in addition to that, Icon also gives you an iPhone app where you can completely customize the entire suspension front to rear to dial it in perfectly, even while you're driving down the road, even though you need to be the passenger. Don't be doing this while you're actually driving. But what you can do is simply increase the damping of the shock absorber right here on the fly inside of that iPhone app. How stinking cool is that? And once again, if you say, you know what, I don't have a whole lot of weight in the back of the vehicle, so I'm gonna loosen it up a little bit more and I wanna increase the front a little bit, you can dial this thing in perfectly no matter how you're wanting it. Now, a couple of other things that I love about the Stroppe is because this vehicle is a Sasquatch and is fully built out, you do have the Ford Performance front tie rods that make sure that everything is stiff and really make sure you don't have any issues even when you upgrade to a set of tires just like these. These are the Toyo Open Country AT3s. I love these tires because they're great for wet weather conditions, especially if you're going to be in Florida and it rains all the time down there. But you also have plenty of tread life if you wanted to go off-roading or mudding. In full disclosure, I don't think my buddy's going to be going all that much off-roading, but it is nice to have that look as well as the capability just in case. But the most important thing is these tires are really, really good on the interstate. Those tires are wrapped around a set of Method wheels, but not just any Method wheels. We actually had these things powder coated custom to match the rest of the vehicle. You'll notice this white wheel is exactly the same color of the rest of the vehicle, and they nailed the powder coating, in my opinion. So it's a fun fact for you that you cannot actually get these Method wheels in this finish. This is a custom powder coated job, and I think we absolutely nailed it. Yes, I'm a little bit partial, but I do think we absolutely nailed it. In addition to that, TC Customs has also added an easier way to step in and out of the vehicle. You know, the factory setup is actually pretty nice because you have a step that's removable, and it's also got a rock slider if you remove the step. But what happens if you want a step and a rock slider all built in one? Well, the Rockslide Engineering step sliders, I love them because they are extremely beefy. They can support the entire weight of the vehicle on one side, and you just open the door and the steps come down automatically, making it very easy to get in and out of the vehicle, even if you're 6'3" like I am. And so, yeah, it's the perfect height with a set of 37-inch tires, and then you can step right back into the vehicle. Now, the other thing that you might not be able to see because it's so sunny out is you also have integrated lights in here, so that way the steps are illuminated at night so you can still see, and you don't have to worry about, am I gonna actually hit the step when I'm going to get in and out of the vehicle. But I'm a massive fan of the Rockslide Engineering step sliders. I've actually got these exact steps on my Bronco Raptor. Obviously, it's not the exact same steps because the 4-door and the 2-door are two different lengths, but it is nice to have this option when you're going to a taller tire. Now I think it's a good time to show you what the suspension can actually do. Once again, a 2-door Bronco is not got the same wheelbase as a 4-door Bronco, and so you can't expect it to flex as much. Or maybe you can. Let's take a look. Now, the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and lock the rear differential so that way everything doesn't start slipping and sliding. Now, I could very easily put it into a goat mode and it will automatically do everything for me, but I'm hard-headed and a redneck, so I'm actually going to drop it into 4-wheel drive myself. And to do that, since I'm gonna use 4 low, I'm actually gonna put it in neutral. I've got the rear locker locked up, and I'm also, just for giggles and grins, I'm gonna go ahead and throw the front locker on there as well. But one thing that I did not click on is the stabilizer bar disconnect, and for a very good reason. As I come up, you might be able to see, I don't know, but I think, yeah, I think my tire's a little bit off the ground. But the beautiful thing about the stabilizer bar disconnect is even when it's under load, you hit the button and now I am firmly planted on all 4 tires and can go up even further. Dude, this thing's actually got a lot more flex on it than I thought it was going to. But once again, this is the kit that you want if you're considering everything. This is the I don't have a budget suspension system. There's very few suspension systems on the market that I would consider throwing away a set of Fox coilovers for, and this is definitely one of them. But in addition to that, I'm going to show you another feature that we've already kind of shown you, but it is kind of a proof of how good it actually is. When you're off-roading, you can see the vehicle would be significantly more difficult to get in and out of it, even being 6'3", if I didn't have those step sliders. But thankfully we've got those, and it's still possible to get in and out of it. The last thing we did to this truck is a ProCal tuner. Now, the beautiful thing about these tuners is you can do 2 different things. If you want to save some money, you can simply recalibrate the speedometer using this system. Or if you wanted to, you could even upgrade for, I think it's like an extra $300 and get a full-blown tune to get more horsepower and torque out of this 2.7. But speaking of 2.7, let's take a look underneath the hood of what this vehicle looks like. And here is that 2.7 EcoBoost engine that I was talking about. The very first thing that I want to point out to you is obviously you've got your bone stock 2.7 that makes very respectable horsepower and torque numbers. But the reason I wanted to show you this is the actual Icon intelligent control module. This is what my iPhone app is going to be hooked up to when I'm connected via Bluetooth and that app. And I'll be shocked, it actually works really, really well from my limited use on it. But the good news is you don't actually have to use that app. You can get it set up the way you want to and then delete the app off of your phone, because it's kind of a set it and forget it thing if you want to. But you can also set up presets. I'm actually impressed at how that whole app is working out. The one downside to it, or just I guess a fair warning to you, is that app is only good for iPhone users. So if you're an Android user, the app that they give you with the Icon system, it does not work with Android devices. So just a little bit of a word of warning, but once again, that would not deter me in the slightest on this suspension system. Now let's take this thing for a drive. First up, let's open up the app and let's take the damping all the way down. We're gonna make it as soft as we possibly can, and we're going to go over this speed bump at a specific speed both times to see how much of a difference it makes between the softest setting all the way to the stiffest setting. And here we go. The goal is 20 miles an hour. That's legitimately smooth. Now let's crank it all the way to 10 and see what it's like on the most stiff damping that this system offers. And as I'm turning around in the parking lot, getting ready for the second test, I've already can tell a difference. It's definitely a lot more bouncy, which is exactly what you want if you're gonna be hardcore rock crawling, off-roading, or high-speed off-roading. But the real test is let's hit this thing at 20 miles an hour and see what it feels like. Here we go. Significant difference. You can definitely tell there is a damping change. Now, is the level 10 gonna beat you to death? Absolutely not. But if you're concerned about the overall plushness of the ride, for lack of better words, I think this might be a great system for you if you're looking for that comfort level, but also need to go take it off-road at a later date and time. Now, the real test would be going off-road, but since this is my buddy's truck, I'm not gonna beat up his personal Bronco Stroppe. And so that leaves us to one other thing, and that is going to be a drive on the interstate to see how this thing actually drives. Now, I just got through at the stoplight changing the dampening back to a level 1, so it's going to be as smooth as possible, which is exactly what he was looking for with this kit. So now let's get it on the interstate and see what it's like. So as we've got this thing now up to interstate speeds, I've got it locked in at 70 miles an hour. And quite frankly, it is amazing how smooth this thing rides. Now, I'm also comparing it to my Bronco Raptor on 40s and mud terrains, so it's a significant difference there. But even when you're comparing it to a Ford factory Bronco, logic tells you if you go up in size from a 35, or really a 34 and a half, up to a 37, a true 37, that the ride quality is going to go out the window. And I have to say that I don't think that's the case, especially with these Toyo Open Country AT3s. But there's a big difference in that suspension system, and you can definitely feel it is smooth as butter on this particular piece of interstate. What's really going to be interesting, though, is when you get it on a dirt road and going high speeds. And to put it all together, yes, this is an expensive lift kit, but I really do believe you get what you pay for, especially if you value being able to customize the suspension right there on the fly with an iPhone app. I can really see some benefit in that if this is your daily driver, but you also off-road it, or if you just simply demand the smoothest, lowest damping system on the market, this is a really, really good option for you. And if you want to take a look at this lift kit, I'll have it linked down below on our website, TC Customs, or if you just want to have a no-hassle quote of having it all installed, we also do that. The phone number is right there on the screen. Thank you so much for watching this video, and have a great day. Peace.